Hey everybody, I hope everybody's doing really good today. A couple like housekeeping things real quick. Just to let you know, it was brought to my attention that not everybody is ADD or ADHD. And so what that means is that a lot of people can't or don't find it as easy to bounce from topic to topic to topic to topic to topic to topic um, as maybe I do. So what we're gonna do moving forward after this week? This week we've already posted 5 videos. This will be the fifth one for this week. Next week we're still gonna keep posting 4 videos a week. We're still gonna cover different topics, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a break and give it some time to breathe, like a day. So for instance, we do like True Crime Tuesday, so you probably won't see anything on Wednesday, but then you'll see something on Thursday. The best way to stay involved and stay aware when videos are uploaded until we get the exact rhythm that really works well for the channel is going to be to subscribe and hit the little bell thing, and it'll tell you anytime a video is up for you to view. And please, 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 again, feel free to comment. What I'm envisioning here is like a real community where we talk about things, where I hear your point of view. My point of view isn't the only point of view that matters. And if you're center minded as well, if these things are resonating with you, if there's anything else that you would like to talk about, this thing that we're about to talk about now was going to be Personal Storytime Friday, but I had some things come up and it just didn't pan out for it to be that way. So I'm going to post it tonight for you guys, like I told you in the post on YouTube. Um, just to let you know, it is a little bit of a tender subject, but it's true and it's fitting. And so let's go ahead and take a deep breath and get into it. Okay, the mixed bag of Easter. It's about Easter, but not about the candy or the egg hunts. It's about memory and grief and the strange way time moves when you're not looking. I call this one the mixed bag of Easter because that's how it feels. A grab bag of emotions, not chocolate, not candy. Growing up, Easter meant dyeing eggs around the kitchen table with siblings and friends. We'd make a mess of it, fingers stained, vinegar in the air, laughing, echoes coming off the linoleum, and the jelly beans. No one really liked them, but they'd show up later as bets in our card games when we got a little bit older. The last Easter that held any real magic for me was March 23rd, 2008. Jen and I packed up her son, took him to her mom's backyard, and watched that little blue eyed, blonde haired toddler light up as he hunted eggs. It wasn't a day about dressing up in our best clothes and putting on a show. It was about doing something together, something that brought joy and laughter in the most simple sense of it. We were a tiny 3-person crew, 2 adults and a little kid that lived intertwined lives. And being part of that crew changed me. It touched every part of my life that followed. Everything felt light and easy that day. I was 26. I thought it was just another holiday with people I loved doing silly things and making memories. Not unlike the Christmas we had just had, where we stayed up way too late wrapping presents and putting glitter boot prints on the carpet to keep the Santa magic alive for a little boy who deserved to believe in things he couldn't see. But a month later, that crew was shattered. Jen, that little boy's mom, my best friend, my first true love, passed away suddenly. The photo from that Easter, with him walking between us holding our hands, is stenciled into my brain. I don't even need to look at it. It shows up every Easter. So yeah, Easter's hard because it was the last holiday I got with a crew I thought would be forever. And I'm not saying I was 26. I'm not saying I thought we'd be together forever, but I thought they would be a part of my everyday in some way, shape, or form forever. Maybe that's what I want to talk about today, the absolute uncertainty of time. To just really be present in the conversations, in the laughter, in the moment. It sounds cliche, I know, but truly, you never know when it'll be the last one you get. So take the pictures, mentally and physically, throw the kids up in the air and catch them, But don't stop there. Also catch the glee that's on their face. Listen to them talk about the things they care about, even if they don't make any sense to you. Even if it's just about dinosaurs or Minecraft or the weird dream that they had last night. And for the love of all good things, put your phone down from time to time and be in the moment you were given. You will never get it back exactly as it was. And I promise you, there will come a time when you would give almost anything to have it, or another one like it. There's something else that Easter holds, something spiritual, something that's not just about memory or grief, but about renewal. Because Easter, at its core, is a story of resurrection, of death not being the end, of love returning, of hope rising again, even when everything feels shattered. And maybe that's why this holiday hits so hard. Because when you've lost someone, when your crew has been broken, you start to understand resurrection not as a miracle, but as a slow, aching return to life. Not the same life, but a life that still holds meaning, still holds laughter, still holds presence. Easter reminds me that grief doesn't cancel joy, that memory doesn't cancel movement, that even when the photo is stenciled in your brain, there's still room to take new ones. And maybe that's the spiritual invitation of Easter, to let something rise again, even if it's just your ability to be present, to love, to notice, and to hope. If you're carrying around something of this season, grief, memory, uncertainty, I see you, I feel you. Here's a gentle grounding practice I use when holidays feel heavy. Say what makes it heavy. I think so often we try and stuff so much, even if you don't have to say it necessarily to anybody else, but just acknowledge the thing. It kind of, I know, again, everything seems so simple when it comes to grounding, but really it is. It's naming the thing, and then suddenly the thing is not so um, big and scary and hard. Grief is always hard, but when you name it and you're like, I feel this way about Easter because of this, or I feel this way about Christmas because of this, right? Whatever holiday it is, or whatever it is that you're feeling, if you name it, it changes things. And then you can name other things. Name the good things that are going on. Don't just name the negative, name the good. Name things that you can see, things that you can hear, things that you can smell, things that you're grateful for. And one thing you want to remember from today. What's your thing from today that you want to take with you in tomorrow? I really appreciate you guys letting me talk to you about this. I know it's not the easiest episode, but it is super honest. It comes from a place of realizing that grief is weird and complicated and uncomfortable in the best of times, and in the holidays, it's that too. Um, in this episode, it was for Jen. Her laughter and conversations I still miss, and whose magic still rises up in my heart when I think of her. That's never gonna change. If you're making memories this weekend, I hope they're silly and soft and full of laughter. And if you're remembering someone, I hope you feel them close. You're here, and that matters. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Happy Easter.